Hey YouTube, Christo here, back with the second half of my Guilty Pleasures video. If you haven't watched my first one, what it is I took 11 bottles out of my wardrobe, 11 different perfumes that often get criticized, overlooked, or just plain bashed or ripped apart by critics. You know, people either say they're boring, generic, synthetic, or just plain terrible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at each one, say why people often criticize it, and then say, you know, on the other hand, why I like it. Okay, so let's grab the first one here. Burberry Touch for Men. This one is quite mixed in terms of reviews and criticisms. A lot of people really like this, but a lot of people really hate it. And I don't really understand why people can hate this so much. To me, it's quite inoffensive. It's quite safe. There is a violet note in this that is rather floral, so maybe that kind of puts off, you know, macho manly men, you know, don't want to smell like flowers, don't want to smell like violets. To me, that's the only negative thing the only thing I can see people hating it for, but, you know, obviously, I like it. To me, it's really soft and warm and comfortable feeling. Something, you know, you could wear, you know, on a cool day. If it's raining outside or something, you could just kind of sit at home under a blanket wearing that or something. I like it. Pretty good stuff. Alright, next one. This is my newest bottle, Versace Pour Homme. Now this one doesn't really get ripped apart or anything. Mostly what people say about this is just that it's boring, it's unoriginal, it's nothing special, it's boring, it's just another aquatic, it's just another blue scent. Partially they're right, it is definitely nothing groundbreaking, but it does that kind of generic blue feeling perfectly. It's not aquatic, it's definitely not an aquatic, it's more aromatic. I believe the categorization is aromatic fougere. But it's really nice, it's very clean, it's very soft, very fresh. It's so versatile, you can wear this anywhere, you know, as long as it's in the summer or spring. You can wear this to work, you can wear this at home, you could wear this to the mall, you can wear this to dinner, you could wear this to the movies, anywhere, and you're never going to bother anyone, and you'll probably get compliments from it. I think it's really good. I'm really glad to have this. I just bought that a few days ago, but I have tried it many times. It was just too expensive. And I lucked out and the price dropped like $15 just a few days before I went in to buy it. Alright, next one. Paris Hilton, For Men. Now this one doesn't really get criticized too much because most critics won't talk about it because it's Paris Hilton. And to be honest, the first time I was introduced to it, I wouldn't try it because of the name. And then the woman at the perfume counter, you know, she said, just try it, and I did, and I bought it. 25 bucks for 100 ml. It's got a really nice lemon note in it, melon note in it, and it's got red pepper. The only problem is though it is EDC, so it doesn't last. It is a bit synthetic, you know, but for 20 bucks, 25 bucks, what do you expect? The bottle's pretty terrible as well. It's got a cheap plastic cap and it's got this weird little swirly lines on it, I don't know. But no, actually, this isn't bad. Alright, next one. Alright, Stop Laughing. Hard Candy. The name of the perfume and the design, the name of the maker. It's got a horrible green faux diamond cap on it. It looks girly, it looks feminine, it looks sweet, it looks cloying. people make fun of this, you know, it's a girly tween perfume. I disagree quite a lot. I disagree. This is really dark. It's quite a lot heavier than most kind of candy perfumes, you know, like Blue Sugar, Pink Sugar, all of those Aquilina ones. This is much heavier than that. If you're into gourmands, if you're into sweet gourmands like Ultra Red Paco Rabanne, if you're into Roca Men, if you're into 1 Million, I really highly recommend this. It's got this unbelievable caramel note on it that is so strong. I sprayed it on my hand before. I believe there's red chili pepper in this as well. The reason that this is really wearable in my opinion is because the base has cedar and amber in it, so it's actually quite dark and it's really not feminine at all. I think it's actually more masculine than feminine. Right, moving along. Next one, Made My Sport Scent Face Off Burberry Sport for Men. This one gets ripped apart. This one gets eviscerated. I have this already on my wrist from my last take. Spicy ginger, that's what I can say about this. I love it. I think it's great. The only thing I do agree with the critics about this is that it does not last 2 or 3 hours maximum. I don't know, critics say it's boring, it's uninteresting, it's been overdone. People say it smells just like Dior Homme Sport, but it's completely different. The only similarity is the ginger, but the ginger in this is really spicy and red. That's a good color for this. The Dior Homme Sport, I love that as well. That's a smoother, softer ginger. A good way for me to describe this would be if you've ever had sushi, when you get the little bowl of ginger and you get the little bowl of the green wasabi and you mix it together, that's what this reminds me of. Spicy red ginger. Nice stuff. Excuse me, last one. If you've been keeping track of bottles, you'll know what this is. Gucci Guilty Pour Homme. Now, if 2010 was the year of Bash Bleu de Chanel, 2011 is the year of Bash Gucci Guilty Pour Homme. This was released in February of 2011, and even before this was released, people were already ripping it apart, saying how terrible it was, how disappointing it would be, etc., etc. And then it was released, and then even more people were saying, you know, how terrible it was. I got a really good price on it, surprisingly cheap, less than $60 for the 90 ml bottle. I have it on my skin as well from a previous take. I like it. I like the orange blossom note in it. It slightly reminds me of like Fahrenheit 32 by Dior. It could be like seen as like a little brother to that. It's safe compared to most Gucci perfumes. It lasts a little better than Gucci by Gucci, to be honest. I think next to Gucci Pour Homme 2, this is probably my favorite of the new Guccis. That said, it doesn't compare to Gucci Pour Homme and Gucci Envy. Those are two of the best designer perfumes ever made, honestly, I think. But you know what? If you can get a good price on this, maybe wait a couple months, and if you can get a good price on this, you know what? I think you might like it if you're into Orange Blossom. Anyways, there's my video, guys. Make sure to check out the first half as well. Leave me some comments. What do you guys think? Have you guys got an opinion about any of these that I've showed? Do you like them? Maybe you don't like them. Maybe you're one of the people who dislikes these. You know, leave your comments, please. It's very welcome. I've got some videos, some reviews, some tips, some advice all planned coming up soon. So be sure to stay tuned. Thanks a lot, guys.